Welcome to another episode of Thirsty's Action Figure News and Reviews. And up next is Unlimited Spider-Man. Now, I have a lot to say about this figure. Not what I thought I was going to say, but let's get into it. So, this is the Marvel Legends Spider-Man. It was a cartoon back in the day after the original Spider-Man series ended. He got sucked into like the future or whatever. If you look at it closely, this looks like they were trying to kind of go off of the Spider-Man 2099 look without actually being Spider-Man 2099. It wasn't my favorite Spider-Man cartoon, but it is a part of my childhood, so it's whatever. This is actually a figure I thought I was going to be able to wait on or maybe pass. I wasn't quite sure until I saw it in person. When I saw it in person, I was like, man, the pictures really did not do this figure justice. Again, if you check this out, this figure, the spider lines, the just everything on here is perfectly sculpted. Again, no problems with the paint whatsoever. This translucent or mostly translucent cape, they even painted the spider and it actually is also sculpted behind it. Hasbro has definitely been listening about what we want. These little things here, the bracers, they can come off if you pop off the hands. It looks like they used I'm not sure which body this is. I know the top half has to be all new sculpt because the arms are sculpted here. It's also sculpted on the part of the shoulders, which is really good. The part here at the waist is sculpted, so all of that has to be brand new. Also, the boots, if you look down here, these little lines that are on here, those are also sculpted. So they did a really good job of the paint that is used on here, making it clean. The sculpt is clean. They did a very good job. The only thing I would say, if any type of criticism, is on the mask. It should have that black shadowing on the mask just to set it off to actually give you that cartoon feel that it was supposed to be emulating. But other than that, I would say this is definitely a great figure to have. It has, they're tight, but it has the butterfly joints that's on there. Also, totally pinless figure that the arms can go back that far. You're looking at how far up it can go, almost 90 degrees. This one, oh, nope, 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 nope. It's a little bit higher than 90 degrees, so that's great. The crunch on this thing, he can crunch pretty far down, crunch a good ways back, and you can see the sculpt follows underneath when it's going out that way. Oh, this is a great split for these Spider-Man figures. The legs come all the way up. For these, I haven't played with them much yet, so I haven't broken them in, but we're going to do that on camera. So we got this one. Probably could be a heel to the butt, but we have this cape in the way, which is not quite really in the way, but you know what I mean. So head sculpt, it goes all the way, goes down this far, goes up, looks up pretty well for a Spider-Man figure. So no complaints there as well. This figure is a very nice looking Spider-Man figure. It also came with all the hands that you would want for a Spider-Man figure in a pack. It comes with two fisted hands, also has two web shooting hands, also has two wall crawling hands. These are the hands that any Spider-Man figure should come with. This is this figure definitely stands out in this pack. If this is one of the ones that you were on the fence about, I would definitely say go ahead and pick this guy up. He is definitely worth it, in my opinion. probably one of the ones that you were like, oh man, I didn't expect to like this one this much. I've had him on my desk since I broke him out the package, and he just has a lot of playability. Really, really like this guy. So let's look at some comparisons next. All right, throwing up a couple of comparisons. What we're gonna have is our Doc Ock Spider-Man, of course, and the one from the video in our video game Spider-Man. Also, two figures I really like. This one, I really like this guy. The way that he came with his two masks, you have the buildings reflecting in the frames was really great. So, adding to your Spider-Verse line, the Spider-Man Unlimited to me is definitely one that you really, really, really need to have in your collection. Is you would definitely be missing out if you didn't have this guy. So no complaints there whatsoever. Let's look at a couple more. All right, and you can't really do a review without having the original Peter Parker next to the Spider-Man to see how they compare, and they also look good together. We also have World's End Spider-Man. Now this guy, if he would have been on the body with either one of those two, it might have been a little bit better. I know some people have some issues with it. I actually really like the way it looks just aesthetically, so it doesn't really bother me that much because it's not like I'm going to have him in a bunch of poses. He's going to be on my shelf. But this is about Mr. Unlimited, and again, this guy holds his own with the space that he represents. All right. So, in conclusion, is this a figure I would recommend? Most definitely. Could there have been a couple of things better? There could be. Is there anything that you would really complain about? Not really. So, again, I would recommend pick it up. And if you guys can do me a favor as well, once again, to help me with this algorithm, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, remember to stay thirsty, my friends. And until next time, I'm out.